Not my favorite way to do this. There we go. That's better. All right. Yeah, this one did not turn out too good. Look at how much mud's on my shoes here. They're just caked with it. I mean, don't get me wrong. It looks better than it did before. Because before it was covered in leaves. But it doesn't look that great. That's what happens when you do a leaf cleanup when it's wet. Leaf cleanups and rain, wet conditions do not mix. Take my advice. It could be a whole lot worse. It could be a whole lot worse. Could be these people over here with all these leaves. Or over here on this corner with all these leaves. Man. Talk about a lot of leaves. Even these people here got a ton of leaves. Wow. Well, it's dried up finally. But it's cold. The cold has returned. Oh, hey, Mr. Possum. What are you doing? See that possum over there? Going into hiding. All right. It's cold. About 35. You'll see I've made a quick change to my equipment moving forward for the rest of the week. Got all the gas powered tools out. The batteries don't do good with cold. Basically anything below 40 degrees, really 50 degrees in all honesty, they're pretty much done. This one, luckily the leaves are all off this tree. The leaves are all falling off of this tree. Still got some on this red oak here, but there's enough to clean up today. So we're gonna get on that. Ain't quite dry out here yet. best it's gonna be. It does look a lot better though. All those piles of leaves, mulched up, blown off, beds blown out. Even was able to rake some of the wet pile there on the road. Not a lot because it was wet. Wet leaves do not rake well and they do not bag up well. But got what we could. This one was a lot harder today than usual due to the fact that it was really wet. The turf was still very wet from the rainstorms, and since it hasn't been very warm, you know, I think it's gotten up to about the 50s right now, so it's warmed up a little bit, but realistically, it's still going to be, you know, another week or so really with these temperatures before the ground is ideal to do a cleanup. Leaves bunch up really well, and they don't pick up too good, and they don't mulch up too good when it's wet. But still, came out pretty good, all things considered. I'm satisfied with it. Got a few more to get to today, so gotta wrap this up. Wow, a lot of leaves. Not every cleanup is the same. Some goals are different than others. I'll give you an example. The one we did this morning, in the back, once we mulched everything up, we went over it with the bagger to remove some of the rest of the excess debris. With this property, we cut everything up and then left it, mulched it up really finely, and then blew it, used the blower to get it into sections where there's mud, try to get the debris to cover up the mud a little bit. The reason being, with the puppies, with the dogs the client has, we don't want to blow the leaves completely away from the muddy parts per se. The idea we want for this one is we want to get a little bit of coverage on the ground to kind of insulate to kind of cover up the mud a little bit. Good, gate secured. Cover up the mud as best we can. It's not a perfect solution, but still, that's what we do. Front yard came out really nice too. Front yard we can mulch up a little bit more because you get the stander on the front. Can't get the stander in the backyard on this one. All right, wow. It's getting kind of late in the day, but got a few more to go try and do here. It's end of the year. This is the last cleanup for 2023. We're still going to be doing a couple next week though, so oh boy, I'm happy. Can't wait. Working into January is always a good thing. So, happy New Year from Big Red. Hope you have a good one. I'm signing out now. I will see you next year.